Nice, brother.
baby.
The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl.
All right, so I just cut the intro short. If you can tell, somebody's missing. We do not have Joey with us anymore. Rest in peace. I'm just kidding. He had his kid today. He is now a father times 2. And he will not be able to join us for the show tonight. He's at the hospital. If you guys don't know this, he really makes the graphics. He sets everything up. He's the producer. I cannot give him enough credit. It's basically his show. He likes to be humble and be like, but really. So I'm trying to figure this out, and it's funny because it's the finale, which is why our intro just got cut completely short. But last show, I wish I could share this momentum with Joey. I do have somebody to share it with, and of course, our favorite guest, Chaos Chris. So if you see Joey, congratulate him, contact him on Instagram, and show him love. We have a video here to play for you.
What's up, guys? Joe here with Under the Wing. Just checking in from the hospital. Baby was born at 1:42 a.m. this morning. 7 pounds, 9 ounces, 20.5 inches long. Everybody's good. First words were "Go Birds." That's how we do it around here.
So do you think the first words really were "Go Birds"?
See, the thing is, if it were my kid, it would have to be Go Birds dickhead.
Okay, I get it.
I mean, the one thing I also got to notice here is like Joey's hairline is already going back and back and back. I guess, in like 2 years, the kids are already taking its hair already. Like they just got born and the hair is gone.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine what he's saying right now. That's so funny.
These fucking assholes.
There it is. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
There you go, Joey. But we're running a little bit different tonight because I haven't done this before.
Pro Bowl special.
I guess we're gonna say, during the Pro Bowl, if you're watching us instead of the Pro Bowl, you know what's up. Because if you've seen the show before, you know that Joey is my filter, and Chaos Chris is very unfiltered. So without Joey, who knows? This might be the last show of all time
ever.
Oh my gosh. So this is definitely going to be much more interesting than the Pro Bowl. And I think I'm going to start with that. The Pro Bowl is going on right now. I think Chris keeps looking up, watching it right now.
I am. It's
Pro Bowl or Clown Bowl?
Clown Bowl, 100%. we got a fucking Shador Sanders camp here. Shador Sanders, Pro Bowl.
Right. He shouldn't even be there. There.
He had 7 touchdown passes in his career, and he's a Pro Bowler.
Is he the starting quarterback for the flag football game?
He's not the starter. I don't think they like.
Okay.
I forget. I think Morrow. No. I know Flacco's in the Pro Bowl too.
Yes, dude, that's what's up. Wait, so you got two?
Flacco.
You got 2 players? What? How many times that happened? You have 2 quarterbacks at the same time in the Pro Bowl from the same team?
Not on the same team.
Flacco, he rocked the Browns. No, who did he rock with?
Bengals. He was on the Browns in the preseason. I think he got traded.
Close enough. I mean, they both were crappy and fell short and wear orange and are in Ohio, right? Ohio.
Is that? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there's Jalen Hurts.
Well, we're just gonna listen. The whole podcast is just gonna be Chris like commentating on the video.
There's Jared Goff. Okay, Joe Burrow's in it. So the Bengals have 2 Pro Bowl quarterbacks.
Look at that. I guessed it anyways. How many times has that
Ohio
happened?
has 3 Pro Bowl quarterbacks. It tells you how great. And I think they had 6 combined wins this year.
Man, they must. They must have had 2 good seasons. But look, I have a little list of what they have going on in the Pro Bowl or the Clown Bowl. I think that's an excellent way to sum it up now. They got precision passing, like best catch. They have agility relays, like skill challenges, and that's for their position. I guess like blocking or I have no idea. A 7-on-7 flag football game and dodgeball. I hate the Pro Bowl, dude. I hate it. I remember being a kid and my dad was like, "Are you kidding me? Like now they're doing two-hand touch for this year's Pro Bowl. And that was a big change because like it was kind of just tackle lightly. This is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
you know,
like do you remember the clip of
Sean Taylor blown up.
Sean Taylor, exactly. Yeah. Decking the punter in the Pro Bowl. Like that's what we want to see. Now, the issue with that is how can you enforce incentive? Nobody wants to get hurt. Nobody wants to lose their players in the Pro Bowl. So what can you do to push an incentive to, of course, the NFL won't do it. But if the league was handed to you, do you have any idea where you could push an incentive for Pro Bowlers?
I mean, they've tried to do it in the other leagues too. And just like all of them, all the All-Star games are all just dying. It's a joke now. Just like, I don't want to say the players have gone soft, but like they just don't care anymore. I guess since there's not enough incentive, even if you give them a lot of incentive, they're more worried about like making their actual contracts right.
Yeah, I like maybe like give them the next year, give them like a Pro Bowl winner patch or something like for that year. Like I don't even know.
Patch that like
exactly. Like I honestly don't know.
I honestly think something that would be kind of cool is like if they ran like on an NFL combine with the Pro Bowl or with like the best in the league. Because like we see them do it before they get drafted. But like, you know, these guys get stronger, they get faster, they get all this when they get to the NFL. It'd be almost cool to like see how they would like progress throughout the NFL combine. And something where like it's not a ton of stress on the body, they're not getting hit. I like some that like targets, like the target practice with the throwing. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I think like the flag football game, it's just a joke. Like,
don't even, I would prefer them to not even play it because it's 7 on 7. And what's the point of a defense at that point? Like there's literally. I mean, look at this. There's been no way. The way there's absolutely no defense. There you go. Definitely Clown Bowl has been this way for years. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's not what it was for sure.
Dak is starting.
Dak, wow.
Dak is starting. That's 7-9-1 record.
Dude's just he's just stat buffing at this point. That's all he is a stat buff.
And it's basically the Cowboys against the AFC. They have Pickens, CD, and Prescott are on offense.
That's crazy. Who do the Birds have? I know we have Jalen Hurts. On defense, we have both cornerbacks, which is pretty cool.
I think it's just Bond. I think it's Bond and Cooper.
I thought Quinyon.
I did not see Quinyon. No, he got All Pro, which actually means a lot more than Pro Bowl at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, nobody on offense other than no, just kidding. But
Dak almost threw a pick the first throw.
Now, if you've noticed, I mean, you've probably seen it online. Have you seen that we lost first round of the playoffs? The next year, we won the Super Bowl. The year after, we lost first round of the playoffs. And then the next year, we went to the Super Bowl again. And then this year, we lost first round of the playoffs. Do you think we're going to break the pattern? I think somebody asked Jalen Hurts about it in an interview earlier.
Well, because it was – Jalen was Pro Bowl, Super Bowl, Pro Bowl, Super Bowl.
Yeah. Look, he is the best to ever do it. He's the best to ever do it. Look, taking this is we're going off a little off track here. Taking what we've been able to see from Jalen Hurts, especially considering that stat line. What is like your top 5 Eagles quarterbacks all time?
Well, I guess I can't. I'm not going to rank them, but I'm just going to say like who the top 5 are.
Okay.
Randall.
Okay.
McNabb.
Yeah.
Got to put Hurts in there.
Oh, 100%.
Vic? I don't know.
Well, the thing is like
Cunningham, Jaworski.
Yeah. Other than Jaws, like who are you going to throw in there? I mean, Vic, I think you have to add Vic to the list. And he would be a 5 or definitely an honorable mention. Wasn't with us for long, but he was effective.
I don't like putting Foles in a lot of the things just because, like, he was fine that 1 year as a starter.
And then in 2014,
that was the year
the
he was
record.
really good. He was really good as a starter that year, but then he didn't really – he played games here and there.
Because then you're only looking at 2 seasons. And in that case, it's like, okay, so are we going to put Carson Wentz on the list because it's about their prime? Now, I think what I'm really trying to get down to is, would you rank Jalen Hurts number 1?
I think so.
Because
it's got to be between him and McNabb, right?
Oh, easily. It's easy because if you're looking at skill base, then Carson Wentz wins it.
If it's skill,
I don't
think
anybody's gonna debate that Carson Wentz is the best of all time. Maybe of course in a singular season he holds all the passing records.
Vic might be the most talented quarterback I've ever seen. Period.
Yes, but granted, what Carson Wentz did with our team.
Yeah.
Considering, because it was a Josh Allen situation. I said it forever. He was our preview to Josh Allen. That's all Wentz really was to the NFL. And that's how I feel about him. He had a nobody team. He didn't really have any receivers. Alshon Jeffrey was getting old, but he was still good enough to be good enough. Other than that, he didn't have nobody. We had Jay Ajayi, which I was too young to really understand the kind of impact he had. So I wasn't sure. I mean, after our Super Bowl, I don't know anything about him. He very well could have just retired off the team. I have no clue.
I think he got hurt and played a year or two after that. He was actually really good with the Dolphins before they got him.
Yeah.
Traded for
that's what I heard.
I think it was a 4th round pick. They traded for him midseason. And he played well.
Yeah.
But they had 3 really good running backs. Whereas like the Eagles now, they use Saquon, and like Bigsby's fine.
He's good enough to be a starter for somebody.
I don't think Bigsby was better than any 3 of those running backs they've had in 2017.
Yeah.
And really it was 4 because Sproles got hurt before even.
I'm so happy Sproles got a ring. And not only that, Dawkins got a ring too.
Did he?
He was like our safety coach at the time, and it went viral because his ring said Weapon X on it, which that's so dope. A Weapon X Super Bowl ring. But yeah, I mean, but if you're looking at quarterbacks, if you're only selectively looking at talent, then
she's going to throw a pick.
Are you serious?
She's going to throw a pick.
To who?
Kevin Byard, I think.
7 on 7, and he throws an interception.
Pick 6.
That is so funny. And imagine, oh my gosh, he already shouldn't. Already shouldn't even be starting right now.
He looks so pissed off.
Oh, he better be. That's ridiculous. Where's the Deion? Where? I want to see the Shador cam right now.
They have Micah Parsons in a wheelchair on the fucking field.
Okay.
Micah Parsons is on a motorized scooter filming everything on the field.
That is so funny.
This is a joke. This is such a joke.
What even is
I'm
this
dead
anymore?
serious. Micah Parsons is going on the field in a motorized scooter. The ball went right through Jamar Chase's hands and right in front of Cooper DeJean, and then Kevin Byard ran it in.
That is actually, yo. Yeah, what even is this Pro Bowl anymore?
It's just Jamar Chase looks pissed.
Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. But sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. I'm still talking about the quarterbacks. Because Hurts, what he's accomplished seasonal wise, he's the best quarterback to ever in Eagles history. At least in playoff wise, I mean, like when you look at Pro Bowl, Super Bowl, Pro Bowl, Super Bowl, Pro Bowl, I mean, that's 5 years in a row. He's the only quarterback currently in the league that has been in the playoffs the last 5 years. And Donovan McNabb, everybody knows he could not play in big games. That's what he was known for. he was a Dak Prescott who could actually win in the playoffs most of the time. I mean, that many. He loses that many championships, goes to the Super Bowl once, and loses that. And if he had one Super Bowl ring, he would be probably viewed as the greatest Eagles quarterback of all time. He has the best Eagles stats of all time. He had the longevity. He was able to actually have a team around him and lead them to places, but he just couldn't, he couldn't seal the envelope, if you know what I mean. Do you pronounce it envelope or envelope?
I think I say envelope. I don't know.
Okay, I'm not saying envelope. I'm not
even
gonna insult them because I don't want this to be the last show of all time. But yeah, last show I was crazy. I drank so much coffee because I knew it was just gonna be me here, and I'm trying to that way I can kind of stay active, and I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight. I can't. My dad, dude, my sister gets home late. My dad's waiting on her, and he's like 45. I don't even know. I think he's pushing 50 at this point. I don't even know. And I lost count after 40. And every night it's just me laying in bed, hearing the TV on full blast.
Someone needs AirPods.
No, well, every time I put my earbuds in, I lose them. I wake up in the morning and they're gone. Falling asleep with the earbuds in. I need like earmuffs. I'll text them. Last night I texted them. I was like, "Can you please turn that down? Like I can't fall asleep." And that happens to me all the time. If any, and I think it's more conscious, but I had caffeine to hype myself up before this, and it worked. I'm not getting any sleep tonight, Brian. I'm so sorry.
Tanner McKee's backup almost threw another pick to a Charger.
Tanner McKee's backup?
Yeah, Jalen Hurts.
Oh my gosh.
He threw the ball right at Derwin James and he dropped it.
I think him and Shadir just
Dak played one series and they benched him.
They might have him on rotation.
Hurts threw a touchdown.
To who?
A Cowboy, I think.
Oh my gosh. Imagine.
Yep, Ferguson.
But they have the Fergusons there too. Literally, it's the entire Cowboys offense. Do you think do they have the quarterbacks on rotation for each drive?
They might.
Because it's been what?
Wow. So Hurts without Patullo is throwing a touchdown every single time.
Well, I think that's we're gonna laugh about the Pro Bowl the whole time because it's on in the background. But I think that's a fantastic segment. Or segue. I don't know.
To another clown bowl? Oh no. Yeah, well, it's a clown show.
How are we feeling? Because I don't know much about this guy at all. I didn't do much research. I know he's coming from the Packers. We all know Jordan Love is the absolute GOAT anyways. But how we feel? I
was pissed at first when they brought in Mannion, just because I don't think that he's I didn't think he was a great hire. I think they needed somebody with experience.
Oh, 100%.
But then the next day they go and hire Grizzard to be their pass game coordinator, who has called plays in the NFL and knows what he's doing for the most part. I mean, Tampa's offense wasn't special by any means, but we also have a lot more talent than Tampa does too.
Yeah.
And when he was the pass game coordinator in Tampa, Baker was much better.
Yeah.
So I think the combination of these two gives you a little bit of something. And also, like, if Mannion is good, he's going to get poached immediately. Like, he's 33 years old. If he's the wizard that some people think he is, he's getting a head coaching job next year. That opens up the Eagles to just promote Grizzard from the pass game coordinator to be your offensive coordinator again.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Yeah.
And then they can just keep it rolling with that. So, like, is it the best possible scenario for them?
It could be. It could. Look,
maybe.
Look, who was the last OC we got from the Packers?
Well, the last quarterbacks coach we got from the Packers was Andy Reid, who never won a Super Bowl, so he's a fraud.
Okay. So, come on. Be positive.
I'm sorry. I don't. Everybody.
He won a bunch of Super Bowls. It just wasn't with us.
Everybody around here loves McNabb. They love Andy Reid. I'm sorry. I'm done with that shit. They never won anything here. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, they're losers to me. I don't care how many NFC championships you went to. You lost almost all of them.
And then you look at the roster they had, and you're like, how? Like Kevin Patullo. Actually, no. We had this.
I think at one time they hired a defensive line coach to be their offensive coordinator.
Oh my gosh. So this has just been an NFL franchise. Like, this has been an issue through the whole franchise. Just its whole existence.
He was I think he was like an offensive line coach, and then he was an offensive line coach, and then they switched him to defensive coordinator.
That's insane.
Yeah. Like,
oh my gosh.
Imagine if the Eagles would have just said, hey, Clint Hurt, you're now the offensive coordinator.
Imagine being on defense, and it's like our new, like, I don't know how they announced who the new coordinators are, but imagine getting that text or seeing it on Instagram before the Eagles contact you, and you're like, well, I guess Instagram wasn't, but what, I can't imagine what the reaction would be for that. You're like, are you serious?
Like,
this is who we got?
When they hired Patullo last year, I wasn't a big fan of it just because I don't like promoting from within.
Yeah.
But, like, he was the the pass game coordinator on a team that just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't blame him too much for hiring him.
Yeah.
And the same thing here. Like, the guy was pretty favored in a lot of areas, Mannion. He did do some decent things with Jordan Love. I'm not a huge Jordan Love guy, but we'll see where it goes. I don't think it's a terrible hire. I don't think it's the best one they could have made, but I think what really needs to happen is the Eagles just need to buy in.
Yeah.
If they buy into this guy, they're going to be fine. I think a lot of the problems the Eagles had last year wasn't just the play calls, it was effort.
Well,
guys like
that's your offensive coordinator. That's their coordination was. You watch it and it's like, all right, how do you describe this? They have no coordination. Mm-hmm. That's your job as a coordinator.
Well, it's a two-way street,
because it could be Sirianni playing the calls or calling the plays, or Hurts calling the plays, or who knows? They could choose anybody to call the plays. Really, technically,
to me, it's a two-way street. Like, the play call's got to be good. But also, the players have to do their job. I mean, how many times did we see A.J. Brown wide open?
Don't say his name. I can't. I'm just kidding.
But, I mean, it's true. How many games did they screw up because A.J. Brown gave up on a route or dropped the football? And it wasn't just A.J. Brown. Other players did it too. Or you had an offensive lineman just give up on a block and Jalen Hurts got sacked. Like, it happened time after time. If they don't buy in, if they don't really care, then it doesn't matter who's going to be at the offensive coordinator spot.
We saw that all. I think it's just like a domino effect that lost morale. They're losing momentum. Something's off in the locker room. And then it's just A.J. Brown's crapping his pants over there crying, and the whole team gets dragged down. Tell me why the Bengals aren't going to win the Super Bowl next year.
I mean, he's right. They have 2 Pro Bowl quarterbacks.
Dude. Look, Joe Flacco is the best Bengals quarterback in all of history.
Maybe if they could trade, like, I think they have 5 Pro Bowlers.
Who, the Bengals?
Yeah.
Look at that. More than the Birds.
Speaking of, Joe Burrow just scored.
Joe Burrow scored in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, he just made Cooper Jean look like an idiot.
I'll tell you why the Bengals aren't going to win the Super Bowl next year, all right? And if they do, I'm going to have to clip this and put it in a montage. Bengals aren't going to win the Super Bowl next year because they suck. I'm sorry. Look, you need to get your offense going. You need to get just a little bit of talent. You're going to have to go on a free agency mayhem. And it makes me so sad to see the Bengals every year because they have undeniable talent. Joe Burrow, if he actually had offensive line, might be the greatest quarterback in the whole league, but nobody knows that. You have arguably I mean, if it wasn't for AJ Brown becoming T.O. Crybaby Jr., you have arguably the best wide receiver duo in the league, maybe number 2, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, but I arguably the best. And that's about it. Chase Brown isn't too bad, but it's hard to see how good a running back is when they don't have an O-line. So, and you have no defense. Eli Apple, bring him back. I'm just kidding. They to get a Super Bowl, they're gonna have to have a crazy offseason. And I hope they do. I would love to beat them in the Super Bowl next year. All right, what'd he say? He said, ask Chaos Chris to rank the top 5 receivers in the league.
Ooh.
Let's go. Is it based off of this season?
Why didn't the Eagles hire Jamar as the offensive coordinator? That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Be like, yo, yeah, you could be both. You just have to like tell the Bengals that you don't want to play there anymore and you need to trade.
Do you think that could ever happen though?
I don't know. So I do know that like towards the end of his career with the Chargers, Phillip Rivers was basically the offensive coordinator in a were they on LA? No, they were in San Diego. He was basically the offensive coordinator there. So like it happens, but I think it's more quarterbacks than anything.
Yeah.
Based off pure talent.
Based off pure talent. Okay. Well, that could be anybody. I mean, you could throw DK Metcalf on the list because he's talented. Yeah. He just can't stay healthy.
Here's my thing. Like, honestly, it sounds crazy. I don't think Puka Nacua is that talented. He's a hell of a receiver, but he's schemed open so much. He's schemed open against linebackers, against safeties. Like, he's a really, really, really good player. But, you know, is he more talented than Devontae Smith? I don't think so. Is he more talented than A.J. Brown? I don't think so. Based on talent? No. Now, where you rank him? Yeah, he's better than both those guys. He gets better stats. He's a better player. Jamar, 1, 2, 3. So if I realize the problem is, I feel like there's like it's crazy because I feel like there's like 15 top 5 receivers out there.
Especially when it's just pure talent.
Like, all right, I'm like, well, Jamar, Jefferson, Nacua, CD, JSN, but then you got like
a lot of people don't think JSN's that good.
JSN put up crazy number, like. JSN,
but that's the thing. I've only seen him from stats, so it could be like a Puka Nacua situation.
I mean, there's so many just really good receivers out there.
Look, there it is. JSN's not good.
Yeah. I mean, but then you got Pickens who had a hell of a year this year. Like, there are so many really good receivers. Like, and just like Brian Thomas Jr. had a hell of a season last year, then sucked this year. Trey Kenny sucks. All right, I think Charles is just
he's just stirring the pot, bro. He's just anytime I get in a debate with one of my buddies about anything, that's when Charles jumps in. He's just a Jamar Chase glazer, a Bengals glazer. It's who he is. I was talking back and forth to somebody about like the top 5 quarterbacks of all time, and he interrupted. He's like, I'm pretty sure Jamar Chase is number 1. And I'm like, all right, buddy. I think, but top 5 wide receivers, I off of pure talent. I mean, what about there's bench guys with talent? Like that's tough. That's tough. Well, yeah, I think he just wants to hear you say Jamar Chase's name.
If you go off talent, I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. is up there too. Like,
yeah, exactly.
There's a reason he got picked so high. It's so tough to say off talent in the NFL because all these guys get drafted off talent.
Yeah. And then you have to think about because is talent, I guess.
Is talent just athleticism or is talent like different things?
Is it something you're given or something you've worked toward? Because I think talent, the implication of the definition of the word talent, it translates to you're kind of born with it. It's kind of a piece of you.
Coop got a pick.
Oh, who? Who?
Cooper got a pick.
Oh, yes. DeJean. Bro plays like his name is DeJean
Wait,
Cooper.
I think
That's
they would call it a drop.
okay.
He picked it and then lateraled it.
But, yeah, I mean, all right. Charles, we're not going to sit here and just ask off of what y'all think would be the best with the same QB. Let's say I don't need. I had a stroke trying to read that. I'm not
talent wise, I mean, there's so many talented quarterbacks. Just, I guess I sit back and think, okay. I mean, Anthony Richardson's got a ton of talent. Joe Milton's got a ton of talent.
exactly.
Will they ever put it together? No.
Malik Willis is the GOAT.
Malik Willis has got a ton of talent.
But that's the issue. Like, what really is talent?
I mean, I guess I think more of arm talent and how fast you are.
And it's not even about speed. I mean, I feel like you are considered more talented if you are a dual weapon and you're a speedster and a quarterback. It's hard to look at like Tom Brady. Clearly, he was talented, but if Tom Brady could run throughout his entire career, he would. But
and then how do I also not say that Jaden Daniels is really talented? There's so many.
Or are they just carried by poise and good receivers?
Mahomes is probably, if you want to talk all time, one of the most talented quarterbacks ever.
Yeah,
the arm talent, the speed, the ability to win, everything, the full package with him.
Yeah,
I think he's probably more talented than Tom Brady. Because
who'd you say?
I think Mahomes is probably more talented than Tom Brady. He can make throws and do things that
I agree with that.
Couldn't do. That off platform sidearm type throw. It's something that guys didn't really do 15 years
the
ago.
issue is that's the problem with these top 5 in these ranking lists. Mm-hmm. Because what are you ranking? Because you can't rank it by talent, because what qualifies you as the best quarterback of all time, or what qualifies you as a good any position? It's consistency. I could go outside in the yard and throw 100 passes to my dog, and one of them be Tom Brady-esque, beautiful, perfect precision pass. But can you do that consecutively? Can you do that consistently? That's what makes you a good quarterback. That's what makes you a good offensive lineman. If you can consistently block, consistently be fast, consistently run good routes as a wide receiver, consistently find the holes as a running back. That's what makes you good. Tom Brady, I think he has less MVPs than Aaron Rodgers does. The difference is that Tom Brady was consistent. Mm-hmm. He wasn't the number 1 passer every single year, but he was consistently a top passer. So Patrick Mahomes, yes, I would say he's more talented than Tom Brady, because he's one of the most I'm gonna vomit the fact that I'm saying this right now, but he's one of the most well-rounded quarterbacks that we've seen in a while, at least. The difference between him and the undeniable greatest of all time is he's not going to be able to he's not going to have that consistency. He doesn't have that consistency, and he's not going to be able to do it for as long as Tom Brady did. So that's the issue with these top 5s, unless it's all time, and that's the thing with Jalen Hurts, is he's consistently going to the playoffs, getting in the Pro Bowl, getting a Super Bowl, as opposed to McNabb, who consistently makes it to the playoffs and falls short. So that's my issue. Let's move on. We are going to get into Thursday. Who's your pick? Of course, this is referring to the MVP. Why is Sam Darnold's in there? Oh, I think this is referring to the Super Bowl. But we have Super Bowl preview coming up anyway, so I'm not going to jump the gun. I'm going to assume that this is referring to the MVP, because we do have the awards on Friday. And there is a very nice debate in MVP right now as well. So I'm just going to read off the stats for you. Drake May is 350 for about 500. He has a 72% completion percentage. That's incredible. He has 4,394 passing yards, 31 passing touchdowns, 8 interceptions, with a 113.5 passer rating. Opposed to that, we have Matthew Stafford, who I think should undeniably. My brother-in-law has been debating me on this. He's also a biased Patriots fan, so go Seahawks. Matthew Stafford, I think, should be, the MVP. 65% passing percentage. He has 4,707 passing yards. He has 46 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, only a 1.09 passer rating as opposed to 113. This shouldn't even be a debate. I'm sick. I don't want to hear anything about Drake May. Really, this should 100% go to Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, I mean, since it's a regular season award, I think that's the problem that I have with the MVP, though, is like they cut it off at regular season.
Really?
Yeah, to me, like, it shouldn't be regular season. Who is the most valuable player in the league? Whoever wins the Super Bowl, to me, would be the most valuable.
Well, I guess, but
Like,
you also have the Super Bowl MVP. So,
but,
okay.
the whole league doesn't
Charles,
value
I'm not going to say
MVP.
Drake May isn't good. He's in the Super Bowl for a reason. Without Drake May, his team wouldn't be in the Super Bowl. Why is Jamar Chase not in the MVP popular? Okay. Yeah, okay.
Like,
Jalen Hurts is the best passer when passing to enemy combatants. That is the worst take I've ever heard. Look up how many interceptions he has. And and half of them
4
were
of them
against
were in one game.
the Chargers. Literally one game. Over half, right? Because it was 4
4 of
interceptions.
them were in one game.
Exactly. So I'm not even. Bro's just trolling at this point. Drake cupcake schedule May.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But honestly, like, if you want to look at most valuable player in the league throughout everything, right now it's Drake May. He's got his team in a Super Bowl. But that's not – it's a regular season award. And since it's a regular season award, Matt Stafford gets it.
Because here, but at the same time, imagine breaking records, any record really, as a quarterback.
Oh no!
Somehow not making the Super Bowl, and then some wild card team with Joe Flacco goes to the Super Bowl and wins.
Your boy Charles is gonna like this one.
What just happened?
Jamar Chase just got a pick 6.
Oh, in the Pro Bowl, dude!
He just picked off Jared Goff for a pick 6 in the Pro Bowl.
Drake May did not play a top 6-7. Oh, you're funny. Yeah, okay. 6-7 team. Look, it doesn't matter. Schedule or not, Drake May had a heck of a season. It doesn't matter if he plays the Raiders plays the Raiders every single week. Okay? 4,400 passing yards. That's a fantastic sophomore season.
He's well on his way to being a top elite quarterback in this league.
He's got to be franchise. There ain't no way. Look at his wide receiver core. I don't care who he's playing against. His poise, but regular season award should not be the MVP. Should be Matthew Stafford. 46 touchdowns is ridiculous. So, Ethan, be quiet. Who's your pick? Of course, this segment was for the Super Bowl, but I'm going to imply it as MVP for now. My pick is Matthew Stafford.
Yeah. I think there needs to be an overall MVP award, though.
But I feel like, isn't that just the Super Bowl MVP?
Well, I guess, but the Super Bowl MVP is for one game, though.
I know it's for one game, but it normally goes to the quarterback anyways.
Did Malcolm Butler win the Super Bowl MVP that one game? I think he might have when he had the pick at the goal line.
I think so.
He wasn't that good of a player that year, but he played well in one game. I think if you encompass the whole thing, to me, last year, the whole overall MVP should have been Saquon Barkley.
Yeah,
Saquon was the most valuable player on the Eagles. He got the Eagles to the Super Bowl, helped the Eagles win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was a rob. That drove me nuts because it's like, what does he have to do? What does he have? Does he have to break the record? Because he was literally, he had, look, I said this before. Eric Dickerson being furious, like, yo, if they start him, they better put a hyphen next to his name or a star sign. And it's like, when you broke the record, you had more games than the people before you. And not only that, Saquon Barkley, if he played that game and had 30 rushing yards, and I think he was only like 90 or 80 away, which he was blasting through every single game of the season.
Well, he's got the most if you count everything. If you count the playoffs,
yeah. Playoffs combined, he has the most in a single season, including the playoffs.
Which to me matters more than Eric Dickerson's bum ass record because they didn't win the Super Bowl that year.
Here's the thing: Saquon Barkley would have had still like 50 less carries than Eric Dickerson. It's one thing if, oh my goodness, he beat my record, he had an extra game. Okay, it's one thing if he had more rushing yards than you. The issue is, not yards, carries than you. But he wouldn't have. He would have had to have been handed the ball like 75 times. So I could care less. I know I'm an Eagles fan. I'm biased about this, of course. But I think I make an excellent point here. Revolving around carries. What just happened, Chris?
Jalen Hurts is playing center.
What even is the Pro Bowl?
What is happening? He's playing center. He's snapping the ball to Dak Prescott.
We're jumping back here.
Guy's playing receiver. Dak just flew a dirt ball to Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean
who's playing quarterback?
Prescott just threw a ball to Cooper DeJean.
A pick? No, what?
No, not a pick. Just a pass.
I honestly hate the Pro Bowl. I hate
DeJean is a better receiver than A.J. Brown. I think we should trade A.J. Brown and throw DeJean as Travis Hunter.
Look, dude. Next season, the debate is going to be safety or CB. No. It's going to be CB or wide receiver.
It's going to be both. We're gonna have Cooper playing both.
Bro's double teaming.
And then we're gonna put Tanner McKay quarterback and Jalen Hurts at center.
Now we're talking. Look, Manahan, write that down. Mr. Minion or whatever your name is. Michael Minion. I don't know. What's his first name? Sean or something?
Michael fired after the year. I don't know.
Manahan might get fired.
He's a 1-year guy. He's either getting fired or he's going to be a head coach somewhere.
Oh, 100%. He's either losing his job or getting it somewhere else. I mean, I can't believe the Cardinals basically traded a third-round pick to get who was it? His name just left my brain. Eagles offensive coordinator when we won last time? Not last time. When we went last time. McCannon?
Steichen?
No. It's Jonathan Gannon.
Yeah, the defensive coordinator.
No, not Gannon. No, hold up. Whoever that bum was, I don't even remember. They took one of our coordinators. It was who their head coach was. Just lost his job.
Gannon.
Okay, yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm used to, like, anytime I start phasing out or, like, I don't know who that is.
Joey Oplasu.
I have stats. I'm going to start crying right now. Oh, my gosh.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
Rest in peace, brother. You know what I mean?
For life, brother.
For life, brother. I don't know. No,
Wait until we're going to get JM on the podcast.
JM.
JM's going to be killing it.
I don't think we told them the kid's name. Oh, we did that last week, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
It's.
I'm just going to say he's JM.
Joseph Michael.
Yeah.
That's when. Okay, so what's going to happen is it's going to be Joey's here. His kid's going to be right here, and I'm going to be right here. And then our name tag is going to say Joey, Joseph Michael.
Yeah. Joseph Michael.
It's
Joseph
like
Michael.
Drake May.
Drake, the schedule May.
Drake May. All right.
We've gotten so off.
When am I getting an invite to the podcast? Look,
You're not.
you're no. I'll actually have him on if we play the Bengals. If
Okay. Is he actually a Bengals fan or just a Jamar Glazer?
he's both.
Okay.
Here's the situation with him. Okay, he's from France. But he didn't know much about football, and his buddies wanted to troll him and said, "Hey, you should join our fantasy football league," because he knew nothing. So
And
he
said
joins.
he's a Bengals fan.
I told him, exactly. That's why he's a Bengals fan. I told him, I said, call me up when the draft starts. He calls me up, and he's like, dude, I picked some random guy in the first round, Jamar Chase. I'm like, okay, it's not a bad pick. You know, he did okay his rookie season or whatever. And I helped him draft the rest of his team. Jamar Chase got the Triple Crown that year. And that's why he's forever been a Glazer. He's diehard football fan, diehard Bengals fan. He roots for the Eagles. It's his number 2. He has an A.J. Brown and a Jamar Chase jersey, but with the way A.J.'s been, I think he's going to die a Bengals fan at this point.
Yeah.
So he ended up winning the league, though. He won the league.
That's crazy.
Imagine that.
The beginner's luck.
Yeah, I know. Amazing. Enough about him. No, we'll have to bring him on eventually. What was that reaction to he's French?
I don't like the
you
French.
know what the reaction was. That's all I really
I
made
hate
fun
the
of.
French. That's what it is. France, Europe.
Chat, don't clip that. Don't clip that, chat. Chat, don't clip
England.
that. Huh?
England, don't like them. Dumbass accent. Speak American.
Oh my gosh, beat the promotion. Oh, where's my hat? I just dropped my hat. Chat, what even is this show anymore? I'm just gonna keep saying chat like I'm gaming. I like to do that in Siege.
Chat, like there's 50 people in the chat and there's one.
Chris, what the heck, potato? Nate,
What the fuck?
what are we even doing now?
Fuck the Eiffel Tower.
So real.
Did you see that shit's rotting away?
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's rusting.
There's no way. Hold up. Let me look this up.
Yeah, look it up. They have to do like rust repair on it like every 5 years.
Let me see. Eiffel Tower rotting away. Why is there a bunch of pictures of it on fire? What the heck? Did I miss something in the news?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it is. Not on fire, but all right. Do you know what isn't rotting away, Chris? Mount Rushmore, baby. Take that. One up for
The
USA.
Twin Towers are not rotting away.
Chad, that might age poorly. Why do Americans hate French? No, but look, nobody hates. Okay. What even is this show? No, it's a stigma. Come on. You know, Joe Burrow's
It's
career
not
is
all Americans. It's just
Joe Burrow's career is rotting away. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's amazing. All right. Intentionally, this was who's your pick for the Super Bowl? And I'm going to answer it here. Super Bowl preview. I can't believe we're here already, Chris. I remember, look, if we go back to the beginning, if you told me the Patriots and Seahawks would be playing each other, I would have probably have laughed in your face. That's ridiculous. I want to go back to the beginning, and I was wanting to do it all year. We didn't really have the time to put it together because Joey had to like go to the hospital or something. I don't know. Bro's just being dramatic, I guess. I don't know. But I wanted to go back and review our picks early in the season because it was ridiculous. I want to check what I thought those teams would do. in our first episode. So if you want to give some kind of monologue for how you think the Super Bowl preview will go, and I'm going to go back and see from our first episode, what we thought was going to happen with those two teams, that would be fantastic.
You probably said the Eagles were going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But just, I mean, picks, score prediction, Super Bowl MVP, who's going to be a runner-up if not, the quarterback.
Yeah,
What do you have to say about it?
Honestly, I think the Patriots defense has been extremely underrated by a lot of people. Like, we keep hearing about the Seahawks defense every single week, and they're incredible. Yeah. But I don't think the Patriots defense is any worse. And I think that Drake May is a much better quarterback than Sam Darnold. Not Sam Darnold's been bad this year. Sam Darnold's been fine.
That's a good take.
But I hate to say it, but I see the Patriots winning again. They just know how to win in big games too. And I don't think that Drake May is going to wind up being the MVP. I think it's probably going to be some defensive guy who can pick six or some big time play or like multiple sacks or something like that.
I would love that.
But yeah, I see it being a close game still, like a 24-21, 21-17, something like that. And the Patriots going to win.
You think, okay, so you think Patriots are winning?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay. I mean, no disrespect there.
I don't think the defenses are as far apart as people think they are.
Okay.
I don't see a blowout. That's for damn sure. I see everybody saying, "Oh, they're going to get blown out."
It's definitely going to be a good game, undeniably. I'm not going to pull this up because I have to listen to it. I don't feel like doing that right now. I might have to make a post about it later on Instagram. That'd be really cool. But yeah, my goodness. Super Bowl. I'm taking the Seahawks here. And it's mostly out of bias because I cannot look my brother-in-law in the eyes for the Patriots winning the Super Bowl. I cannot do it. But aside from that, I got to think of predictions here. MVP, it's a toss-up because it could be anybody on the field. I don't think that's debatable. Anybody on the field could win Super Bowl MVP here. Offense or defense. Two amazing defenses, two completely unexpected offenses. I think it's going to be a heavy passing game. We might get a few explosive runs that are mostly contained because, I mean, Kenneth Walker, he's an explosive kind of running back. I think it's going to be – I got a feeling it's going to be in the 30s. I'm going to say Seahawks win 31-24. I think it's going to be pass-dominant offense. We're going to see I think we're going to get like a JSN touchdown. That's pretty basic. And I think, like against the Eagles, that there's going to be a game-changing turnover for the Patriots. Some mistake, a fumble, an interception, and that is going to change the entire course of the game. That's my prediction. Super Bowl MVP, it's going to be I'm going to keep it basic. I think it's going to be Sam Darnold. I think he's going to step up. He's somebody who doesn't really fall in the face of his own failures. That's something I've seen from Sam Darnold. I think is pretty undeniable. Despite what anybody has said about him or how bad he has failed in the past before, he's never really tripped over that. So I think he's really going to step up. Drake May, everybody's looking at him walking in there. He's the best quarterback on the field, and I think that's pretty obvious. And I think he knows that. I think Sam Darnold knows that, which tells me I think Sam Darnold is going to be practicing harder than Drake May this week leading up to this Super Bowl. So I think we're going to see Sam Darnold go in there and pull it together. I mean, I think there's also probably going to be an interception for Seattle.
Yeah, I think whatever team wins, there's gonna be some big defensive play that it turns it around.
Definitely.
Kind of like every Super Bowl, kind of.
But I'm locking in 31-24 for the Seattle Seahawks. What's your lock in?
I'll go 24-20 Patriots.
All right. Well, I think that wraps up the year.
Yeah.
It's been a long, wild year.
And the Eagles lost this year, so maybe we just shouldn't do the podcast ever again.
Bad luck, maybe?
Bad luck. They were Super Bowl champions until JM was born. This year, they're not going to be Super Bowl champions. This week, they're not going to be Super Bowl champions anymore.
Here's the thing. My brother-in-law, who I always talk about, I always smack talk, the big Patriots fan. Go Hawks. Okay. Well, Luke is cracking. Is that in reference?
He's a Seahawks fan.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. I was like, is that in reference? Yamir Yager, are you the real Yamir Yager?
Spelled right,
knowledge.
Spelled just like it.
Who is Yamir Yager? Because he just used my first name. Those of you who don't know, we've gone all season long. I don't think I've said it. I go by my middle name. Fun fact.
He must know you. Kid.
Probably
your boss at work or something.
I'm not going to say my first name. I'm gonna let that dangle out there.
Larry.
Okay, Chris. Chris, I knew you were gonna do that, Chris. You should know me. I assume I do because you literally said Larry. I have no issue with it. It was just kind of like I'm the third. My full name is Larry Michael Mooney the third, and my grandfather wanted to go by Michael. He did not like the name Larry. He was also raised down south, the mountains of West Virginia, and his grandmother always called him Michael, and that's what he preferred. So naturally, that's why I go. I don't have it. People call me Larry, like as if they're trying to throw like sticks at my feet. In a sense, like I'll be in an argument and somebody will be like, okay, Larry. It's like, that's my name. What really bothers me is when people are like, oh, so Larry's your real name? No, my real name is Larry Michael Mooney III. Larry and Michael are both. Okay, so somebody just said Charles's government name, and they spelled it wrong anyways. Titans Super Bowl this year. Who is this? Okay. Yamir Yager, that's ball knowledge, though. Might be Tyler. But, wow. We're a little, if you can tell, we've been really distracted this show. Joey is like an anchor. Like the anchor in the sand for us here. Me personally, I get sidetracked easily. So many flashing lights and kids I know being weird. Cowboys are tough. Crazy. But we're wrapping up the season here. I wish I could have spent this memento with Joey, but I think it makes it almost more special, the fact that he can't be here because his son was born this morning. Not only that, with the middle name of Michael, which is a huge honor, that I didn't ruin the name for him. Because it's not named after me explicitly. It's named after the many Michaels in my life and in Joey's life. And yeah, it's a little bit emotional here. I mean, I'm not tearing up or anything, but you know,
soft.
You know, nice. It was nice spend the season with you, Chris. Saw a lot, experienced a lot together. Definitely, no matter what happens, you're still a home dog like that, Chris. So.
We're acting like we're both about to die. Like we're getting locked up. It's over.
Look, it's the finale. You know what I mean? I gotta pretend to be emotional.
We're gonna be back in like 2 months for the draft. Come on.
That's true. That's true. Or maybe I won't be. But I don't know. It's a memento. I've been distracted the whole time. Chris has been distracted. He's been watching the game. So,
ADHD is off the fucking charts today.
oh, definitely. Is that the first F-bomb of the stream?
No.
No?
No.
I just didn't catch it.
I think the first 3 words I said fuck.
So, me and Joey have really designed this show to be a full family-friendly experience. Chris hates that idea. He does it. He does try. He makes an effort. Last time he was on the show, he probably dropped he dropped enough F-bombs for it to be a rated R film if it was produced by Hollywood.
I wanted did it get plus 18?
I want to check actually.
I know there's been some of my videos on YouTube that get plus. Like this is not suitable for children. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right.
You're like, I can't even be mad about that. That's so funny. Yeah, Yami or Yager's definitely Tyler. I'm not gonna drop his last name because I can't remember. Yeah, he's a Canadian, so I don't think his opinion really matters that much about football.
I think I hate the Canadians worse than I hate.
Okay. All right. Chris, do the stanky leg.
I don't know what that is.
The stanky leg? You kidding me?
I don't know what that is.
That's where you okay.
Oh, he's gonna whip it out.
No, shut up, dude. This is gonna be the worst.
What the fuck is wrong with that chair?
It's retarded.
There we go.
Ignore my floor's a mess, bro. But you hit him with that, like.
What the fuck are you doing? You step in dog shit?
Yeah, I cannot do it.
Did you step in dog shit or something?
No.
That you're trying to wipe the dog shit off your.
No, you grab that leg and you kind of just like. Oh my gosh, that was the worst thing. I'm used to doing it in my work boots because Brian loves to do.
Is that the Bo Scatabo or the Cam Scatabo?
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna ram my head through my freaking brick wall. That's what's.
Oh no, I was talking about the fucking ankle.
Oh yeah, I break. Oh my gosh.
All right, end the fucking show. What the fuck is this shit?
Oh my gosh. All right. Time for us to. This is it. What a crazy way to end it. I really hope nobody watches this and sends it to anybody.
Dalton. Do not send this to Dalton Holland.
All right. Well,
we're gonna get taken off the network if Dalton Holland sees this.
I'm afraid this is the last show of all time. It's been nice working with you, Chris. Joey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is your fault. But I'm blaming this on you from how long ago? Like 13, 14 months ago? Or oh, no. Okay. Look, all right. I am so bad at this.
If we're on a new network the next year, you know what happened. It's my fault.
You know why. If anything happens to me, I'll be tagging along with Chris and then getting made fun of from Dennis for the rest of my life.
Strictly on TikTok Live where I crash out on people saying Jalen Hurts isn't a good quarterback and breaking my controller.
I think your whole TikTok should it should revolve around seeing how many famous players can you get to block you.
You know, I'm already getting there. So
you already have a good list. Yeah. I think you got to turn it into a series.
I'm pretty sure I can get Bryson Stott to do it because Bryson Stott's mom follows me. So,
really?
Yeah, Bryson Stott's mom's been following me for 5 years now. So I can really talk some shit on Bryson Stott and probably get the whole family after me.
That's amazing. Imagine causing a Thanksgiving issue.
Castellanos' mom already blocked me, so
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Michael, wait. I don't play none of that basketball stuff.
He said R6 like Rainbow Six. Look, Tyler, I've slammed you the last, 4 times I played against you. Anyways, I don't know how to end the show. This is normally Joey's thing. I'm so sorry. Like me and Chaos Chris, our ADHD is just feeding off
rambling.
of each other.
Just
I'm holding an alligator head. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
I have a trophy that's not even fucking ours anymore.
Look, I don't know how many times have I showed this off on podcast.
Oh yeah, the fake Super Bowl ring.
It's real. There you go, Super Bowl. I was actually at the Eagles Commanders game that we lost, and I was sitting down in KJ's floor seats. That's amazing. And this kid was like, he was like, Dad, look at that, because I had the ring on. And his dad was like, show me the ring. And I showed it to him. He's like, he was asking me if it's real. And I'm like, I told him like, it is real. I was like, Jalen Hurts is actually my cousin. So that was
you look just like him.
I know, dude. I think I really resemble his nose, and never mind.
We got to end this shit.
Chat, it's been fun. Great season. Thank you for having us. Love you, Chris. Is there, want to shout out anything or Instagram-wise?
Shout out Joey. There you go.
All right. Rest in peace, Joseph. All right. All right. Charles, we're ending the show. I can't do
the end shit right now.